solve another Leetcode problem 549, binary tree, longest consecutive sequence 2. So for this problem, we are given a binary tree and we are given the root node, and we want to calculate the longest consecutive sequence, but this sequence is gonna include a lot of cases. It can be in increasing order, or it can be in decreasing order, or it can be from the left to the right. Yeah, it can be any different kind of cases. Definitely, it's going to be much harder than the longest consecutive sequence 1. Yeah, but definitely this is also a tree problem, and the pattern going to be the same. We're going to use the post-order traversal. As we can see from here, on the other hand, the pause can be in the child order. So for example, this one. Yeah, if this is 1, 2, 3, this is also okay. But currently it is 2, 1, 3. So definitely the final result is going to be on 2, like 1, 2. Yeah, like 1 to 2. So the final result is going to be 2, or 2 to 1. Yeah, because it can be any kind of order, like 1, 2, 2, 1. It is also okay. This is decreasing is also okay. For this example, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So the final result is going to be 3. Yeah. As I said before, it's going to be the similar pattern like what we solved for the longest consecutive sequence 1. Because in longest consecutive sequence 1, definitely we're going to use a post-order traversal, and we just need to prepare one variable, because we just need to prepare the increasing order. Now, we are not only have the increasing order, but also have the decreasing order, but we also have the from the left side to the right side things, so this makes the problem a little bit difficult. So let's just check the second example. So what about if we have like 1, 2, 2, 3? So what is gonna happen? Yeah, so we're gonna still use the post-order traversal. So for this 2, definitely we're gonna have a length of 2, and for this 2, for the left side, for the right side, we're gonna have 2, 3. We're gonna have a length of 2. So what's gonna be the final result? It's gonna be 2 plus 2 minus 1. So the final result is gonna be 3. So this is the second example. So what about the first example? Inside the first example, we just need to check what's going to be the longest sequence like 1, 2, or 2, 1. Definitely it is 2, because 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, it didn't work. So the final answer is 2. Yeah. Now let's just write the post-order traversal code to solve the problem. Yeah. I'm going to put a node inside. So currently, if not node, I'm going to return 2 variables instead of 1, because currently it is something like DP problem, but it is a post-order traversal, it is a tree DP. We are not only preparing the longest increasing subsequence, but we are also preparing the longest decreasing sequence. So I will not use a subsequence, I just use a sequence. So for this node, yeah. So we are not only preparing, so for this 0, it is for the left side. It can be the increasing sequence, or this can be the decreasing sequence. So we're gonna use those 2 variable to represent the 2 different cases. So 0, the first 0 tuple, this means the increasing, and the second 0, it means the decreasing. How many increasing nodes and how many decreasing nodes inside the path. So finally, we're gonna return something. Let me just define 2 variables, maybe increasing and decreasing. It's gonna equal to 1. And finally, I'm gonna return this increasing and decreasing. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare a self.result. It's gonna be 0, and then I'm gonna call the DFS function. It's gonna be the root. So finally, I'm gonna return a self.result. So this self.result is going to be calculated something in between. Yeah. But before that, let's just prepare the basic pattern. So for the left side and the right side, yeah. So for the left side, it's going to be the DFS. It's going to be the not left. And for the right side, similarly, it's going to be DFS with the not dot on right. Yeah. So this left side is going to include going to be a tuple, increasing and decreasing. And similarly for the right subtree, it's going to be the increasing and the decreasing. Currently, we are not sure on which value it is, but we're going to calculate it. Yeah. Now we're going to have a check. If not dot left, what's going to happen? Yeah. So if not dot value plus 1 gonna equal to not dot left dot value. So this means that it's gonna be it's gonna be increasing order. Yeah. So we're gonna update the increasing. It's gonna be the maximum of the increasing with the increasing part. So the increasing part is gonna be L0. Yeah. Because it is a tuple, the first one gonna be the increasing part. So this increasing part is gonna plus 1. Yeah. And let me just copy the same code because it is just similar. Now let's just consider decreasing. So here gonna be a -1. So this gonna be decreasing. It's gonna be L1. Yeah. So this is the left side. As I said, the tree is always symmetric. Now let's just write the right side. Let me just copy and paste for the right side. So now I'm gonna change it to the right. So here gonna be right. Yeah. Now this one gonna be right 0. This one gonna be R1. And here should be decreasing. And this one gonna be decreasing. Decreasing. Yeah. Now I think everything should be okay. So if this is increasing, we're gonna update the increasing. Here we're gonna update the decreasing, and similarly for here, increasing and decreasing. So finally, we're gonna return this increasing and decreasing. But in between, we need to update the self.result. It's gonna be the maximum of self.result with increasing plus decreasing -1. Yeah. So definitely, for example, this 1 and 2. The increasing order is 2. So what about the decreasing? It is 1 because there's only 1. So 2 plus 1 minus 1, it is still 2. Yeah. So we're gonna always use this kind of a formula. This is really important. This is gonna include all the different cases. Now let me just run it. As you can see, it works. Now let me just submit it to check if it can pass. Yeah, as you can see, it passed, and it's pretty fast because the time complexity is 01. Now let's just analyze a little bit about this problem. Definitely, it is a lot of coding. It may be 20 lines of code, but the basic pattern is similar to longest consecutive sequence 1. We just need to check the decreasing case, like here and here. Like we just prepare another variable, it's gonna be the decreasing. Yeah. I think that's all about it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.